Did you know that you could actually change your chances of getting Alzheimer's disease by what you eat? Yup, it's actually possible, and it all has to do with your gut.
We are sure you've heard about how kombucha is great for you because it's full of all those probiotics, which are the good bacteria. But what if we told you something called psychobiotics exists, which connects probiotics and the bacteria in our gut to our brain? Well, scientists are now studying something called the gut-brain axis, which is a communication network that links your brain to your gut microbiome.
And it's even true that if you have a healthy gut, you have a higher likelihood of living longer, which is what the microbiome theory of aging is all about.
But what does all of this have to do with Alzheimer's disease? Lots of studies show there are actual direct links between this disease and the kinds of foods that you eat, especially those probiotics.
One study conducted by researchers who wanted to test this connection studied two groups of mice, one pre-symptomatic and the other symptomatic for Alzheimer's disease. One interesting finding from this study is that the mice who were yet to show any of the preclinical symptoms that are characteristic of Alzheimer's disease still had an imbalance in their gut. This is super cool because it shows that there is a connection, in fact, between the brain and the gut microbiome. However, it is important to note that some of the results from this study don't line up with other results from the microbiome field, such as mice being raised in germ-free environments having a positive impact on their gut inflammation, which has been disproven and is still under controversy within the field.
Another study done by Akbari and others found that individuals with Alzheimer's disease who drank milk with probiotics every day for 12 weeks had much better brain function than individuals with Alzheimer's disease who did not take any probiotics. And we know that cognitive function is a biomarker of aging. So these results are pretty cool. It is important to note that the sample was a little bit biased because every person in the study was from Iran, which has a great impact on the gut microbiome, as every diet and culture in different regions greatly vary what organisms and bacteria are in the gut microbiome. However, these results are really helpful in seeing how Alzheimer's disease and probiotics tie together.
And there are other studies that take a look at cognitive decline too, like the one conducted by Agershand and others on 90 participants, all having mild to moderate AD. And even though they didn't see much of a change on the motor decline side of things, they did see that cognitive function was actually increased in the people who took the probiotic supplements as opposed to the placebo. This study, much like the last, shows that probiotics have a major impact on Alzheimer's disease, therefore aging overall. Although we did find one caveat that the study didn't take a look at people with severe AD, just mild to moderate, so we could see probiotics as more as a preventative measure as a result of this study.
Now, all of these results link back to the gut microbiome theory of aging. This states that a healthy gut microbiome, which includes all of the bacteria in our guts, contribute to a healthier and longer lifespan. And gut dysbiosis, or an imbalance in our gut microbiomes, accelerates biological aging. Alzheimer's disease is a proven marker of aging, as people tend to face this cognitive and motor decline in their mid-60s and as we get older.
By taking probiotic supplements, you not only improve the health of your gut, but you can slow down your aging and preserve your cognitive function through the gut-brain axis. Isn't that wild? This turns a probiotic into a psychobiotic.
Our conclusion overall, probiotics will definitely have an impact on your health. Consult your own doctor first and see if taking probiotic supplements is right for you. This is an ever-growing field, with most research only from the last few years. But there does exist an obvious connection between your gut microbiome and your brain health, and it can be controlled.